Apex Legends Crypto Legend Review. Anyway, Crypto is a pretty cool character and honestly pretty tactical. His ability isn't exactly offensive or defensive, but you could say it's kind of like um, a more Rainbow Six Siege like version of good old Bloodhound because, well, let's just say he has a drone that can fly around. You probably already know this, you probably used it. The thing is, you can do some pretty cool things with that drone. And as well, a few things about other people's drones is the fact that if you're playing crypto, you're basically immune to all types of wall hacks. Well, at least, wall hacks that are meant by the developers, aka Respawn, aka like Bloodhound and other cryptos can't detect you. I'm not sure about hackers, like the real ones. That's out of the question. But as for good old Bloodhound and other crypto drones, you're completely under the radar, except for, they can still see you through the camera. They actually have to physically ping you in order to actually reveal your location instead of just, watching you go around. But anyway, as for things you can do with the drone, you can actually throw it out there and use it to actually pick up your teammates' banners and whatnot, which is pretty cool, I'd say. Like, it's a whole lot safer than having to run in there as Octane and try to get out of there as soon as possible. A huge percent of the time that doesn't really work, so it's a good thing that they added this, or at least for crypto. And other thing for the drone is something I already mentioned, aka whenever you look at an enemy, except if it's a crypto, you can actually wall hack them. And this wall hack will last as long as they're within range of the drone and as well as in the line of sight of said drone. So you can put like the drone like in a camera position or scout out like the lands like I'm doing here, and it will automatically be pinged if you're close enough to them, which is pretty cool. And you can actually move the drone up and down as well as moving around, which is pretty cool, especially since this game tends to have a lot of zip lines and stuff going around, so it's pretty useful in that regard. And then the final thing with the drone is the fact that you have to have your drone out in order to actually use your ultimate, aka the EMP charge. Basically, you have to deploy your drone and fly it towards like the enemies. You hit the fire trigger, aka right trigger, you know. Then, well, like right here, you make a huge aura that then after a few seconds explodes into a great EMP that stuns enemies and deals a decent amount of shield damage. I don't think it actually does health damage, but it's still good for knocking people down if they have like a purple shield on or something. And also, there's two ways to get out of your drone. One, you can just leave your drone there, aka like set it up like kind of like a camera, and it's actually easier and faster to get out of said mode if you're doing that compared to recalling the drone, which basically you press down D-pad whether you're in your drone or you already left it as a camera and you want it back. You can go ahead, hit down on the D-pad. I don't know what key it is on PC, but I'm playing on console. Basically, you can recall your drone, and it won't leave a trace or anything. Your ability will be completely recharged at the cost of your drone, no longer being where you set it up, but instead in your little sword sheath thing that you keep your drone in. Yeah. Other than that, Crypto is a pretty easy character. His hitbox is not too crazy. Like I'd say around Bangalore, which I'd say that type of hitbox is pretty normal and not crazy like Pathfinder or Gibraltar and whatnot. Like the only real big thing about him is his long trench coat, and I'm not sure if that thing has a hitbox. And even then, you can either use your drone mid-combat, like right here. It's pretty chaotic if you do, so I'm not sure if I'd recommend it. But you can certainly use it while you're trying to get into combat so you can go ahead and take some people out. But anyway, I've had quite a lot of fun with Crypto, and I'd say he's a pretty good legend for this season. I'll see you guys later on the next